All right, you guys. This is some breaking news as Derek Chauvin has been found guilty on all three counts, including second degree murder. Now that's the second degree murder is the harshest sentence that he's going to get. That carries a maximum of up to about 40 years in prison. Uh, um, he also has been convicted on second degree manslaughter and third degree um, and I think like murder in the third degree. So while that's good news, right? I don't want everyone getting all um excited just yet. Remember, I'm more concerned about the sentencing, not the guilty verdict, right? Because yeah, it could be a guilty verdict all day, but what's to not say that this dude don't get like 5 or 10 years in jail? I'm more worried about the sentencing, right? So the from what the judge said, the sentencing should will probably go down about 8 weeks. His bail has been revoked, so he will be in jail for the entire time up until his sentencing hearing. So that's also good news. We all know George Floyd was killed by Derek Chauvin on Memorial Day last year, which sparked outrage and protests throughout the country. So I'm gonna open up the chat room, and you guys can come in and let me know what y'all think about this. Smash the like button. I see y'all in the building. Pink Meadows, my sister, uh, Polo Sports Talk, my homie J Dog, TJ Sports, Luda Ryder, uh, Carla Jenkins. Salute to my other sister, Carla Jenkins. Eric Johnson, what's good? Terrin Melton, what's up, y'all? All right, so I'm gonna put this link in the chat. You guys come and tell me what y'all think. Right. One more thing to note is that Derek Chauvin is the first police officer that has been charged with, that has been convicted for murder in the state of Minnesota. So that's one more tidbit I wanted to throw out there. So all right, you guys come in, let me know what y'all think real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mr. King 8050 in the building, Steven Alexander, uh Exodore Hamlin, Kevin Wedderburn. What's up, y'all? I appreciate y'all for being here today. So for once, the justice system actually got served. But like I said before, I'm not going to throw a parade just yet. I want to see the sentencing. That's what I'm most concerned about. I want to see what this judge, or it'll be another judge. What's up, Sean Orjacourt? I'm more concerned with what this judge is going to hit him with. That's what I'm concerned about. Him being guilty, okay, that's great. I want the sentencing. I want to know how long he's in prison. Polo, you first. What's up?
Hey, what's up, LB? Man, what up, Lou? Look, man, I'm gonna be real quick. Yeah, I'm like you, L. I agree with you. Yeah, it's all good and gravy, man, but let's go ahead and pump the brakes. And also, what we do, we need to look at too, is hey, while we got this handled and everything, well, at least to some degree, man, we still got some more fish to fry concerning these other people that's getting shot, concerning these other families that have been damaged, torn apart by the stuff that some of the law enforcement been doing. Okay, we still got some more fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? It's not over with. And I'm with you, LB. Hey, let's yeah, it's a great thing to hear that, but the sentencing is what seals the deal. So I'm with you, and I just want to say this. Listen, man, I me personally, it's all right that he got guilty, but the charges it should have been the punishment should have been way more harsh than that. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion on the shit.
All right, Luda Ryder, you were next in here. What you got?
I think it's great that the jury found him out guilty on all three charges. Hopefully, he gets around 80 to 100 years in prison, and I hope they put him in population so they can teach him a lesson or two. know it's wrong to say, LB, but come on, man. You can't, because if they give him less years, something like 10 years, and he gets out in 2, that gonna be messed up right there. I'm happy that they got justice for George Floyd. These cops got to take accountability for their actions. Sometimes they got to take accountability for the thing they do. They don't run this world. They not just because they give you a badge and a gun don't mean you control everything you want to do. You got to do things the right way, not the wrong way. So that's all I got, man.
All right, I appreciate you, Lou, right up. And shout out to Supreme Finesse, Unique Dawn, my queen in the building, Neutral Natural. What's up? Hey, Sterling Young, you was next. What you got on this?
No, that's definitely, we finally got, what we wanted. Now to me is to worry about the sentencing. And Lou, you said 80 years, because I live in Minneapolis. That they won't do that, because they get their maximum is like 40 years. So 40 years, and the charges he got was like 40, 20, 10. To me, I think he deserved to get the 40. Deserved to get the 40 years. 40 years with no parole. And because we never got our just due. And finally for years now we got our just due and our justice. Now we have to wait. Now we have to wait for 8 weeks. Now we have to wait for 8 weeks to see what the judge is really gonna give him. But hopefully I think he deserves to get 40 years.
Yeah, I agree. But the judge can add those sentences. So what the judge can do, right? There's 2 options here. So the judge can do one of this. He can, hey, all these sentences can run concurrently, which means he gets out after X amount of time, or he can just say, hey, you know what? Well, this charge carried 40 years. This charge carried 20 years. This one carries 10 years. You know what? You got 70 years in jail, bruh. You could be doing the rest of your life in prison. The judge can do that also. But I'm not, like I say, I'm not holding my breath. I want to see what the sentence is going to be. Right? What's up, Jamaican Rude Boy, Greenleaf, Neutral Natural? Appreciate y'all for being up here. What's up, my homie Too Raw? What you got on this?
I got very emotionally involved in the George Zimmerman Trayvon Martin case, man. I got really involved with it. I followed it every day. And the verdict devastated me. And I know it devastated everybody that was following that case. And I knew that verdict was going to lead to people who wanted to do harm to us. They feel like that was open season, because they feel like there would be no detriment. There would be no punishment for them doing, dastardly acts toward us, using the police as a weapon or whatever, or even the police themselves, right? So I didn't get initially involved in this case because I was afraid of like the same things happening, right? But I did start following toward the last couple of weeks, like the last week or 2. But the thing that was making me nervous is, man, if this guy got off or only got 1 charge or something, a slap on the wrist, then that's really going to open season on people to mess with us further. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that he got, guilty on all 3 charges. That's a great milestone. But like you guys are saying, the sentencing is what's really going to dictate things. The only thing I'm gonna say is, I think the judge is under tremendous pressure to make a statement. You know what I'm saying? The mood of the country is decidedly different than the George Zimmerman situation. They're tired of these situations, not just black people. There's a lot of white people that are getting real tired of what's going on. And there's a lot of pressure on this judge to deliver. So I'm hoping that the charges you just, concurrent, I hope that's the case, because he deserves it, because he murdered George Floyd. It's not the death. He murdered that fucking man. He meant to do what he did on camera. So that's how I feel about that. He needs to get 70 years, die in prison, rot in that motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about. Exeter Hamlin, what's up, man? What you got on this, man?
I'm not surprised what the people gave him and everything else. I'm just looking for what the judge gonna do. That's the more outcome where everybody be saying on the broadcast is the judge what he gonna do. And it's always been the judge, like you said, he give him more years or he give him less years. If you give him less years and he be good for a good year, he get a probation. So it's all about the judge, most definitely. And he gonna get it from both sides. He gonna get it from the Republican. He gonna get it from the Democrat. They calling him, asking him, what you think, what you gonna do about it. Oh, most definitely he getting that call. He getting a lot of pressure. But yeah, I agree with everybody who was saying this broadcast. Most definitely.
You want to know thing I'm worried about? You want to know thing?
Who else is there? What's up, man? Appreciate y'all being here. Real Facts TV. Shout out to all y'all, man.
You want to know thing I don't want to happen? The thing you want to know thing I don't want to happen is him taking his own self out. I want him to rot in prison for the rest of his life. If he take his own self out, then he be gone. But it'd be like a coward way to just to go out on his own self. He needs to rot in prison for the rest of his life, not take his own self out.
Well, remember Castro did that.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Hey, Too Raw, you still got my access, right?
Oh damn! You know what? That's what's going on. It's me.
Hey, Too Raw, you still got my access, right?
Yeah.
All right, because I gotta pop out. So can you end the stream? Whenever you get ready, end the stream or whatever like that. But run the live if you don't mind. I gotta get back to work.
Okay.
If you don't mind.
Okay.
All right, guys. LB, had to take care of something. Hey, somebody's echoing. Exeter, is that you?
Yeah, that's
They is?
Yeah. No, it's Lou.
Is that you, Lou?
I'm driving.
Okay, stop.
Okay. Nah, well, LB had to step out, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Lou.
I think that is you, Lou.
Hey, y'all just be careful, man.
Lou,
anyway.
Man, y'all be careful, man, because even though he found guilty today, man, the cop may be upset about the alert trying to do something tonight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember Castro. Remember the dude that was holding those women hostage?
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed himself in prison. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that the cowardly motherfucker might do. They do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. So he need to go ahead and serve all that time. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, do y'all think that that this will be a deterrent to or help to deter future incidents involving police officers and citizens, especially black citizens?
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you say the question again?
Do you think that this verdict will serve as a deterrent or, help to stop future situations where police officers are in more ridiculous instances killing us? I mean, just, harassing, if not just outright killing us. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think this might help to stop, at least, slow down these incidences where police officers are, abusing their authority?
I mean, the incident like that, with the foot on neck, I think they're gonna stop. They're gonna remove that. Like, no, you can't put a foot on the criminal's neck for what he did. But the killing thing, no, it won't. It won't stop because you might. Cause like I said, you might never know a person. If a person, another African American male or female get killed, it's gonna be worse than the murders than George Floyd. Dante White, Breonna Taylor, Trayvon Martin. It's gonna be worse than that. It's gonna be more worse than that. Than that. But to me, I would say no, but it definitely, but the George Floyd thing, it'll definitely change the rules and the system around the police department.
Right. I think this will help to highlight certain things, like you're saying, but there's a systemic problem with police officers. And I saw an incident that happened, I think it was in Colorado, where a white elderly woman with dementia was assaulted by a police officer. And I put a link to this in my Patreon, right? I agree with Chris Cuomo. I don't really agree with a lot of things Chris Cuomo said, but I do agree with this. He doesn't think things are really going to change in this country when it comes to police officers, police reform, until white kids start getting killed. And I agree with that, actually. The way this country is, it's going to take white people being killed, white kids. That's the only time they really seem to really pay attention.
You know something too raw? Since they found him guilty, what they say about that case, about that woman cop who shot that kid now? Are they gonna find her guilty too?
I mean, we gotta wait. I mean, to me, we gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see how it's gonna play out. How it's gonna play out for the judges.
I have this. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say because with the George Floyd situation, the imagery, it was different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it's he said, she said, but the videotape speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Even though there was footage of Dante Wright, so you got people gonna say, oh, well, he should have did this, he shouldn't have did that. Always blame the victim when it's a black person. You know how it is. Plus, she's a white woman. So I shouldn't be speculating, but you know how it goes with that, you know what I'm saying? But hopefully, if they keep making examples of these officers, you'll start seeing less and less of that. Because that'll be in the back of a lot of these police officers' minds then. Instead of the buddy system, you know what I'm saying? Or the good old boy system helping them out. The cops, look out for each other, protect each other. There's some of them not so willing to hold the line because they don't want to be held accountable themselves. And that breaks that shit down. And then that's when you might start seeing police officers, you know what I'm saying, stop doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, too raw. I'm with you right there. I wish, but they had 1,000 years to try to stop this bullshit, but they ain't gonna stop it now.
I agree. And shout out to Pink Meadows for advertising my channel in the chat. She advertised LB's links as far as showing channel donations and Lou channel. That's not your channel, is it, Lou? No, that's not your channel.
No, my channel is Lou the Writer Sports.
Right. It must be somebody else. But Sean, what you got on this?
What I got on this is it's pretty much like it's a good win, but still there's still a lot of work to do. I still feel like the police. I don't think this is gonna change anything. I still don't. It's basically like it's gonna motivate more cops to do it to do the same shit in a more methodical way.
I understand.
Unfortunately.
I understand. Yeah, I understand you coming from completely, because there's another side we gotta look at too. Revenge, retaliation. While we are celebrating, there's an undercurrent, a cesspool in this country that are pissed off right now. And you know how they get down. Mm-hmm. They like to retaliate. You know what I'm saying? So it could be that. There definitely could be something, you know, look, I remember just before the pandemic hit, well, it hit. And you saw a wave of, you know, protesters with cars, social justice and Black Lives Matter movement, right? Remember, all of a sudden, you start seeing all these young people, young Black people being supposedly committing suicide by lynching themselves. Mm. Who does? You remember that? Like, it was a whole bunch of, like, maybe 10 to 15 different cases. You remember that, right? Where all of a sudden, like, a 24-year-old healthy Black man with no prior mental illness, or a Black woman in the park that was found hanging.
Yeah, I remember.
Right. And come on now. We don't do that. We don't commit suicide. We are gonna commit suicide. We're not gonna hang ourselves. So, like, you know, so it's definitely something that we're gonna have to look out for as far as them, because they do not want us to have any type of perceived victory. Like, they don't like that shit.
Mm-hmm. Because we not got victim. We always get spin the face for so many years. Because like we never, like I said, we never got our just due. We never got our victory. We never got that. You know, I'm happy that he's guilty. But the one thing I'm worried about is the sentencing. Like, what's the judge gonna do? You know, that's what I'm worried about.
Right. I agree 100%.
I don't think he's gonna stay. I personally don't even think he's gonna get like 20 years. Maybe at best like 10, 15 years with parole. But that's just about it, in my personal opinion.
I mean, if he gets 10 to 50 years, it's still not gonna be enough. It's like,
I'm a little more than a couple days, man, because he copped down here are crazy.
And what is his background? Do he got family that's in law enforcement? You know what I'm saying? We don't know about.
I heard no, because I'm from Minneapolis. I go to college in Minneapolis. I talked to some of my friends. They said that he got so many complaints about. They got so many. It was so many complaints about the guy. About the guy, you know, and that he was just a bad cop. So, you know.
No, I'm talking about the judge. The judge. What's his background? Do he got family members that's cops? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the judge's name is.
Yeah. So like I said, he probably getting on both of the sides. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Like, does he have conservative leanings? Is he pro-cop? Is he
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows.
I don't know much about him, but he seems to be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really researched him too much, but kind of seems like he's like a moderate, maybe a little conservative. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Oh, the judge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
know, the
judge.
judges
Yeah.
have. Yeah, these judges are appointed by individuals. You know what I'm saying?
His name,
Yeah,
yeah, his name
for the
is his
most
name
part.
is Judge
Most of
Cahill.
them are
Yeah.
elected. Most of them are appointed, and they're appointed by people who are elected. Elected offices, and
Yep.
usually, like how Trump was doing, he was electing pro-Trump or conservative judges. So that does matter. It's how
Yep. Yep.
it's how you affect the justice, the criminal injustice system. That's why he asked that question. That's important.
Oh no, what I know about the judge that he worked as the public defender and private defense lawyer, prosecutor. He became the chief deputy, for USA Senator at the time, while they were serving alternity. And
You said for a U.S. senator?
yeah, he came a chief deputy under this lady named Amy, who was a USA senator who when she had served as the county attorney, and I don't know what I know they said around 2016 he had sentenced a man for killing 3 people when he was 16 to 90 years in prison.
What's the judge's name again?
His name is Peter Cahill.
Okay. Can you guys still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here you go.
Okay. I'm just doing a little Google searching. You said Peter Cahill?
Yeah, C-A, my bad, Cahill.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I see what you're saying. Judge. Crap. I can't see the whole thing. 14-year veteran of the bench in Hennepin County. He has previously worked as a public defender, private defense lawyer, and prosecutor. Oh, okay. He was chief deputy under Amy Klobuchar. So that would suggest that he's maybe a moderate Democrat. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
It's hard to say. That's why I'm saying he came across to me as like a moderate. Well, I don't know, man. All thing I can think of, man, is, I'm just waiting to see the sentencing. And while it's nice that we got a quote victory, it doesn't change anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't change a goddamn thing. As far
the war
as
is still going on.
Right. And it's gonna be pushback. There's gonna be people that's pissed off, including some police officers. And gotta brace for that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta brace for it because, hey man, if you get slapped on the wrist and stuff, it's all hell from the break loose.
Yeah. What's up, Eric Johnson? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. What's up with y'all?
Okay, I'm doing all right, man. Can't complain.
I understand.
What's your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on it that I'm surprised they came to a verdict of him being guilty because most of the time these motherfuckers be getting off with a slap on the ass and they still be going back to duty to do the same thing over and over again. But just because they convicted him, I want to see what the sentencing gonna be like. I don't want it to be like fucking Amber Geiger when she get 10 years and the bitch can get out in a amount of years and stuff. Y'all actually need to give him like at least 50 years or something. Like that's the minimum because he killed the dude. Like Shit's crazy. And I want to know what's gonna happen to the other cops that was just right there, just standing and didn't do nothing. But I'm really surprised that they convicted the motherfucker. But you know how it is. You gonna have like black people in our community talking about this is a victory when the war ain't even over yet. You still got to get sentenced, you know. So I'm still just waiting for the sentencing and stuff. I want to see if it's gonna be some bullshit with that.
Well, I know part of it is when it comes like to the history of the criminal justice system, man. We've been screwed over so much, man. Like like Rodney King, George Floyd, not George, excuse me, George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin, so many different other situations where I remember the time when I can't remember his name anymore, but I remember it was a brother in Cincinnati in 1999 that the police beat up, and they got the coroner to say no, he died of a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? Eric Gardner, all these situations, man, where you clearly could see police was doing, illegal shit, and they got away with it, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? The dude that killed Eric Gardner, he kept his job for like 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people just are like just happy that they just got a verdict. But like you're saying, that's you know what I'm saying, that's not enough. You know what I'm saying? People, we really need to see justice in this situation. So hopefully they'll throw the book at them. But you know what I'm saying? Like I do have my doubts.
Yeah, definitely.
And did somebody fall asleep on the chat just then?
I don't know.
I was hearing some noise like
Yeah,
I think it's the airplane, man. It's the airplane.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've been hearing the weirdest noises, man. Airplane, buzzsaws, rattlesnakes.
I live in LA,
F520.
man. You know what I mean? Well, Southgate specifically, man. So.
Okay, I just messing with you. Courtney Washington says, "Where's LB? Where is LB?" LB, I think is at work, and LB's been letting me use his platform because I've been on suspension on YouTube. I think my suspension ends tomorrow, so he's been nice to let me use it. So you know what I'm saying, he heard that the case was breaking, so he went live, but I think he had to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So he told me to just go ahead and hold down the fort. So yeah, LB, he's still LB. We got lives and shit too. So you know what I'm saying, he's at work and shit. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to say, man. It's like
bittersweet.
Yeah. I guess it's bittersweet because it's still the situation, like y'all saying, with the verdict.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that this even went to trial, like with the charges that they have, like, look, remember that black cop that shot and killed that white woman? I think it was in Minnesota a couple years ago.
Right.
They arrested. I believe they kept that cop in custody the whole damn time, and it was no doubt about that he was going to receive jail time. I think he got 20 years. So if he got 20 years for shooting a woman who was running at him, how can anybody justify this dude getting less than that for what he did?
Yeah. It's just. I don't know, man. It's like a sweet. It's like a sweet and sour. Not like this, like a sweet and sour. For this verdict, for this on him. Like I said, I'm glad that he got to get guilty, all 3 counts guilty. And I'm just trying to worry about this 8 weeks of this sentencing. Because the judge got a lot of things he got to think of, because You know, because mind you, he's in his situation is worse because now if he's not guilty, he might get death. If he finds out if he gave the man not guilty, slap on the wrist, he might get threatened, death threats. He might, him doing that might cause riot, somebody dying, get shot and killed.
Mm-hmm.
And if he find out who's guilty, that'll bring us justice. But not only bring justice, you see these racist white ass people, get mad at him. It's gonna come after him. So technically, it'll be very difficult for the judge, if for the sentencing.
Yeah, there is that part of it too. You know what I'm saying? Like the undercurrent, because it's out there. You know what I'm saying? They're whining and complaining. I saw some motherfuckers, man. I saw some people. It's like basically the, you know what I'm saying, the Aryan Nation, KKK motherfuckers, man. They making Derek Chauvin out to be like some innocent victim that's been railroaded. I'm like, these guys are just fucking delusional, man. They're just delusional. And it's gonna be some type of, I got a feeling it's gonna be some type of like retaliation type thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, but I feel like something's gonna happen. It's gonna be some paranoid, loser ass young white boy that don't get no pussy and mad that his girlfriend left him for Jamar. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna do some bullshit, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be like those shootings in Atlanta with them massage parlors and shit. Like, I guess the dude didn't get a happy ending. So you know how that shit be. But either way, the outcome gonna be like terrible on both sides because you never know with these judges and shit when it comes to like sentencing and stuff. So either way, he got a job to do. That's why he a judge. You supposed to bring justice. You already knew the motherfucker was guilty. It don't take 15 damn days to come up with a damn sentencing. Like if they had like the right people on the like jury board and stuff, the motherfucker would have got convicted the first day. Like they dragged this shit down the road too damn long. Imagine if there was a black dude that did that shit. They would have convicted him the first day. Or they would have just like not took their sweet time with it. They would have just processed it with the quickness. But since it's a white dude and he's a cop, they trying to take their time doing this shit. That's why I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take them for this damn sentencing and stuff. So I ain't keeping my fingers crossed because you know how these judges get down. You already know how the system is when it comes to like black people actually getting justice, with the family just basically taking the money and just being like, oh, he's dead though, but oh, we got $20 million. It still don't bring your son back. It still don't bring the victim back. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. But come to show and come to find out that you always gotta be prepared when like shit like that happen. When you got racist motherfuckers doing crazy shit like that, because they're gonna do shit like that regardless, because he's one of their boys and stuff.
Right. Oh, I just want to answer Courtney in the comments. What they did was they suspended me because I don't even want to really talk about it, but they suspended me because I spoke on the news last week that broke about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a topic they don't want people talking about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they suspended me for community guidelines violation. So I think my suspension ends after today. So I'll be back on YouTube tomorrow. It's like I said, man, that's why I'm glad the brother LB, he's a good brother. He let me, share his platform, you know what I'm saying, to still be talking to people, you know what I'm saying? He had to do that. So that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all support. Go ahead.
Yeah, a lot of people want to do that on their channels and stuff, because you got a lot of these niggas on YouTube that, like, when you got a dude talking the truth and you won't even let the other dude get on his channel and stuff, because you might think that he a hater and shit, because you know how these other black YouTubers be and stuff. You ain't gonna outshine me by talking that real shit. I'm trying to keep all my subscribers. I don't want him getting no shine. So when it
Yeah,
comes to like certain topics on YouTube, they'll let them get away with shit. Like you'll have a nigga like I don't even want to bring this dude's name up, man, because he's just a sick ass individual. But you'll have dudes like on their YouTube channel just saying all types of shit, and they'll get like hundreds and thousands of views. But like once a crazy controversy come out of them like messing with little kids and stuff, like they won't do nothing to a channel. Like the dude's channel still up. So like when it comes to like real people speaking the truth, like they won't push those channels. But when it comes to like crazy motherfuckers like PewDiePie doing like anti like Nazi like black like videos and shit, they get all types of views and stuff. So I'm glad the brother LB like use his platform for you to keep bringing the message out to the brothers and sisters and everybody else.
yeah, man. Like I said, man, I really appreciate it, man. You know, I just noticed like it's certain realities with YouTube, man, and I gotta adjust to it. We all gotta adjust to it. So it is what it is. Like I said, this ain't our. I look at it like this. This is not our home. We don't have the same privileges as other people do, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to stop us from talking. So we're just going to make the proper adjustments. So, that's what we'll do. But anyway, getting back to this topic, man. Damn, man, what the hell that dude? Man, that dude. Look, man, I see a dude on TV, man. They talking right. This motherfucker got a suit straight out the 80s. Bro, update your suit, man.
He must be trying to apply for
He probably is in the
for the
60s.
little
He's like he maybe in his late 50s. But bro, this nigga got a big fucking fat ass goddamn Gerald Ford tie. Like them big fat ass ties they wore back in the 70s and shit. I don't know, man.
like some more day in the time type shit.
You said what?
Like some more day in the time shit. You know how like Morris Day used to dress up and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That shit just caught my eye just then with that fucking tie and shit. But there's also a part of me is like this too, right? And I think we all like have a little part of this. What if this whole thing is just a dog and pony show? Like, okay, they gonna like our fears, right? Well, we're gonna find him guilty, but when everything calms down, when everybody, gets all of the shit out their system, thinking they got a victory, when it comes time to sentencing, we're gonna give him about 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, 5 years. 5 years. Be paroled out in 2.
Yep.
Yeah, we parole. Yeah, they might give him parole.
Yeah.
In my head,
might even give him parole.
They're gonna win that parole.
Cause look,
you know how.
Go ahead.
I say you know how the court system get down, and you know how like the industry get down. You got all types of pedophiles and stuff in Hollywood. None of them get convicted. But if a black dude even like convicted or like got like allegations of messing with kids and stuff underage, they'll just throw the book at them without any actual evidence and stuff. So you know how it is when it comes to, like the court system and shit. But I'd be surprised if they even sentence him to like 10 plus years or even more. Because if it was me, I would have gave the motherfucker the death sentence because he basically killed the dude. So that's just my opinion. But you know, a lot of coons out here will be like, no, he had a record. Like, I mean, you can't judge a man by his past and stuff. Even if he did have a record, which the brother did, he probably was trying to do something with his life. But you know how the system is.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. I mean,
now you did.
Oh, I was saying, that's why I never understood about this country. Like, well, when it comes to us, they do it obsessively with us. It doesn't matter if, you know what I'm saying, I have a criminal record. And the brother LB is back.
Yeah, I'm back real quick. I got I got an itch that needs to be scratched.
Go
Nancy
ahead.
Pelosi, what the fuck are you talking about when you say this? What she said, y'all. This what she said a few minutes ago in the press conference, right? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we.
That what this, this Mrs. Potato Head said. Thank you, George Floyd. Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. Bitch, he didn't sacrifice shit. He was fucking murdered. You dumb bitch.
Sacrifice his life.
Sacrificing his life for murder. I mean, for justice.
So she's
That's
trying
what
to
she
say that
said.
she.
You
So
should have
she's
to
trying to
be.
say.
You should have to. You should have to.
So she's trying to say. She's trying to say thank you for. No, she's trying to say thank you for dying to get justice. Hmm?
Like he
Yeah,
signed
you
up
should
to
have to
get
die to
murdered.
get absolute justice. Yeah. I don't know what the hell wrong. See,
Huh?
that's why you can't have
Why?
like people. See, that's why
Why
you
would
can't.
he sacrifice his fucking life? You hear him in the video crying and screaming for his mama.
Who said that?
Nancy Pelosi, the Speaker of the
Nancy
House.
Pelosi skeleton face ass.
Wow.
See, that's why you can't have old motherfuckers like that in Congress and stuff, because you know they be having all types of shit. They'll just blood out and say all types of shit like they got Tourette's or something. Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know what the fuck they come up with these people, man. They just jump up and just say blatant shit on national TV like people won't like take pictures of it or record the shit. Like it's crazy, man. Then when you and then we try to bring it up to them, they act like they have amnesia or something. Like it's crazy.
Well,
Hey,
thank you.
LB.
Well,
Yeah.
Just before you popped in, right? I had brought this up, right? Even though I don't think this is the case, but what if this is the situation too, right? What if this is the possibility that this is all a little bit of a dog and pony show? Like, okay, they bring Chauvin. All right, they find him guilty on all three charges,
Right.
knowing that there's a lot of unrest and tension right now, and that the verdict is very is riding on how people going to react, right? So people looking at this as a victory, not thinking about the sentencing part, right? And then down the line, when everything calmed down, they give Chauvin 5 to 10 years.
Hey, that's why I said what I said in the beginning, right? And it's funny that you mentioned that too, Raw, because when I was just in the office, right? Because we was talking about it in the office and shit. And I was like, look, if they give this motherfucker community service and a couple years, I would be fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not that's why I'm not too keen on the guilty verdict. I'm more keen on the sentencing. I want to see what they can get this motherfucker. So I know motherfuckers ready to throw a parade in streets and shit like that, but I'm like, just hold on a second. We still got the sentencing part.
Yeah, they ready to start dancing like Michael Jackson out this motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker ready, you know, like that one fat bitch with the fucking green leopard print. Like that one girl, yeah, that fucking LGBT girl, you know what I'm saying, with that fat girl with the green leopard print, right on top of, yeah, we need to do the electric slide, bitch. Slide on the goddamn treadmill. I'm trying to do no goddamn electric slide.
Slide on the treadmill.
Slide on the treadmill.
Slide on that motherfucker.
Oh, here come Barack Obama. Today, a jury did the right thing. Go ahead.
Another grandstander. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Hey, you know, I ain't had a problem with what Maxine Waters said, right? Because I want to talk about that one for a second, right? I ain't had a problem with Maxine Waters said because, you know, Trump and all these other right-wingers, they say shit all the time when it comes to court cases and shit, right?
Yeah.
So I just find it funny that as soon as Maxine Waters said something, then everybody want to be like, oh my God, she said that. She violated the rule of law. I'm like, nah, we want to talk about the rule of law. Motherfuckers tried to overthrow the government and back on January 2nd. Y'all talk about respecting the rule of law? Suck my ass. Now, that being said, Maxine Waters, Your constituents out in California is struggling. You flew to you take your ass to Minnesota?
Yeah.
How about worrying about the people in your district who are like homeless and they can't find food and trying to get a job? You are grandstanding in fucking Minnesota when your constituents back in California are struggling. Fuck out of here, old crusty bitch. And then you want the nerve to talk about, oh well, you know, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B are role models. To who? Other strippers?
To ratchet
Other
hoes,
prostitutes?
man.
They was talking about shit, 2 ratchet bitches. Man, she don't know
Man, I
no
was
damn song about
disappointed
her.
hearing
She
that
probably had to ask
bullshit
one
from
of her
Maxine
grandkids about that
Waters.
shit.
I know. Her looking
That's
like
why you can't have old motherfuckers like that in Congress and stuff, man. They don't mind their own fucking business.
looking like a decrepit James Brown.
That's a disrespect to James Brown. She look like a fucking raisin.
A raisin.
Hey.
Hey,
A California raisin.
She's like a female California raisin. Going to goddamn doing the fucking buck dance on TV. I heard it through the grapevine.
I still can't believe that she co-signed the Megan Stanley. I'm like, why you co-sign a whole ass bitch where all she do is twerking and put gay people on her fucking videos, man? Like, fuck out of here with that nonsense.
Yeah.
What's so good about Megan Thee Stallion?
She look like a man, but it's so disrespectful because girls know that they shake their ass, know that they like smart dumb. I'm like that's not role model to me. And plus, that's how she sell records, not because of her music, because of her body. That's why you see men here be so simps, and wanna get her because of her body. They don't care about her music. They just care about her body. That's how she sells her artist.
Now, merely, I'll admit to y'all. I do think she could rap. But the thing is that I don't like about is that they portrayed that her songs like in some type of like women's empowerment shit. I'm like, how is being a hoe empowering? I'm like, shit. If you want to be a hoe, shit. All I just need to do is just pay like, 40, 50, 60. But most of y'all will never do that shit.
But you know what it is too, a little bit, man. It's what some of these women. It's not about like equality. It's not about equal pay and equal standing with men and the society and all that. It's about being able to fuck and suck anything they want to do without the stigma that used to be there for women. They want to be able to do all those things that we can do without the stigma. And I think a lot of it's that. And in that aspect, in a depraved way, they see Cardi B as a feminist icon.
Icon? They look at a plastic bitch as an icon? I mean, like, her fans look better than Cardi B.
They keep it a buck though. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to LB.
We all saw Cardi B before she got where she is.
Yeah, we all
saw it too. I hate reality TV, but shit. I saw that shit way before, and that bitch uglier than a motherfucker. Look like a dry ass rat. You guys call Maxine Waters a raisin? Cardi B looked like a dehydrated rat. Came out of fucking Bronx and shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, you don't have to do that,
stop eating cheese.
You have to do that.
So a woman who broke the law plenty of time before she became famous is a role model. Get the fuck out of here.
And she didn't get. She went to judge, but they didn't do nothing. They just let her go. Like, wow.
They tripped me out. She admitted to drugging
men
and robbing black men, and ain't nothing happened about that.
That would have been a black.
I had to criticize on them. Why you guys want to smash that? Like, why of all women out there, you could have smashed anything else, but that rat looking bitch, shit.
Because he built
It's
like a
kind of
plastic
hard to know
ball.
how
That's why
to.
they want to smash.
They want to smash the mouse detective. Well, the
My
mouse
thing is,
detective
she's just
daughter.
disgusting.
Shit.
She's disgusting to me. Like, she just, bitch, the Instagram of her, what was it? Instagram with her taking a shit? Who the
Wait,
hell
what?
want to fuck something?
She was saying something that was racist about
Yes,
too.
she's just disgusting to me, man.
And they let us slide with that. It's like, wow. It's like this what we doing in the world? It's like, wow.
I just think
This is what female hip
it's
hop
more
has been
that society
stepping
just
down
accepting it.
to.
It's not even so much of us accepting it. It's just the vibe of how society moving, bro. They want that shit to be, like that. You feel me? As in the female, they gotta like, for example, how they dress. Oh, as men, they shouldn't be like, oh my God, why she dressed like that? I'm so horny. They trying to flip that on it, but they went a little too far into that water because now I can't value a broad that show a whole shit. You feel me? Like, damn, what's special about what, like as an individual, like, damn, you gotta share something, but you sharing this shit with the world. Like, I can respect that. As in, like, you sharing that shit, but I can't, like, fall in love with that. And I think a lot of niggas falling in love with that shit. And that was kind of fucking up the whole system. Because you got gook ass niggas, like, falling for that shit, paying for that shit, doing all that shit. Realizing that you lowering the man's standards as in, like, what we find respectable or not. Now everything is just cool. Yeah, she can do that. She can do that. Yeah, blah, blah. And we keep doing that shit. And now look at the standards now, bro. Like, you feel me? I don't even want the bra that's showing all that shit. I want to, like, you feel me, a low key vibe and shit that's like on her shit. You feel me? I think that they're gonna value more of those females with the brains, because this body shit is all fake too now. Now, like, dog, it's so egregious now that you got females that getting ass shots, knowing that they thighs not matching with their ass, and you could see that shit. But niggas
Yeah,
still look at that ass. Like, yo, I want that. And that was fucking us up right
cartoonish,
there.
man.
Because
Like,
niggas
Niggas
will
should be
fuck
like,
one
nah.
anything,
titty,
man.
one
Like,
one
shit.
titty, one
Yeah.
titty bigger than the other, one ass cheek bigger than the other and shit. Like, and it is crazy, like, cause black women, like, our ancestors, like the female ancestors, like from Africa, was naturally like built and stuff. Like, they always had like beautiful bodies, so I don't see like why the hell you want to like do your body like that. That shit is like really like pains me to see like black girls trying to do that shit. Then you got these dump ass non-rapping bitches up here talking about I'm this and I'm that, but you ain't really bringing a format of female hip hop. You ain't really like bringing something like new to the table. Like, I say about 75 to like 80% of these female rappers now are basically talking about the same shit, but it's just like on a different production beat. Then, with some of them, they'll take like old songs and actually try to do something different to it, but most of the time they'll just mess it up. So, like, when it comes to like women like that being like on the forefront for like female rappers and stuff, and like putting it out there for like girls to see, no wonder these pedophiles like out here in these chats and stuff. You making these girls want to be them. So like, I just say like, if
And it's
you're a parent,
actually
you just gotta
easier
watch
for
what your
them
kids doing and
to
stuff.
get
Cause
them spotted like that way too. It's easier for them to spot them at like that.
yeah,
And that shit really does piss me off. And then if you just say the same shit to them, they'll be like, "You're a misogynist." Like, I'm a misogynist.
You know
Like,
what killed me though?
it's called helping yourself.
I'm gonna be 100. You know what killed me though? Like, I be seeing like the young bras, like that's about like a young 20. They like the thing is so weird because in this timeline, bro, it's okay to go do porn, not even porn, but just like show your shit, everything you get paid bucks, kid. Like, I'm not hating on the hustle, but it's crazy that we giving so
Talking
many
about
outliers to
OnlyFans.
do all the sexual shit, and it's like being like I'm not even with the religious shit, but just so much of the sexuality, and now you kind of forcing all this to be around everything. Like bro was talking about, the pedophile is gonna go up even higher. Like, it's bro that's like 22, my age around that time. She over here with 50. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's so many. I remember like growing up, bro. Like, now you ain't gonna holler at somebody like let's say 3 years younger than you or some shit like that. Now it's like it's all over the map. You got somebody who's 60, you gonna pop something with a 20-year-old, but it just shows the value that a woman can't really have. And I'm so worried about like having a daughter because like everything is like you telling my daughter to do this when this shit not really right. You feel me? Like show yourself. Like that's not nah. You 12. You know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to be showing all this shit. It's crazy though. Like I seen it's just the value of yourself. But if you tell that to a female, she might be like, "Oh, you don't respect me," and that shit. But it's just more about just cover up more. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. You feel me? You don't want to see niggas out here.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. No. But that's how. But that's how.
Tell me, like, you feel me? You vibe with a chick, y'all kicking it and all that, bro. The bro tell you, yo, you fucking with her. Later, she hit you with a, yo, I got an OnlyFans. Like, would you stop fucking with her? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then niggas gonna be like, well, it determines on what you do. Damn, like, she already doing some shit that's on the internet. Internet don't delete shit. Once it's on the internet, it will live forever.
What makes us special?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Yeah,
depends. Yeah, to me, it depends. It depends on the girl, because y'all know you see guys falling for Cardi B's and Megan Thee Stallion because that's the type of woman they want. For guys like us, we wanted a calm girl that's not ratting on Instagram, ratting on social media, just a calm girl who like that, because that's what we want to do. But sometimes, not a 10, you ain't gonna find them. You ain't gonna find them mostly because not a 10, you gonna see a hood ratchet girl gonna come to you more than a quiet girl, more than the girl that you find interesting, wanted from. That's what it is, but me, for me, I really wanted that to happen though, but it's very hard. It's very hard to find one. Definitely, it's very hard.
So basically, let me say this: you gonna try to tell a girl who got OnlyFans not to do OnlyFans, if she making around 5K or 10K a month.
I can't force a girl. That's one thing. You can't force nobody to do stuff. You can't force a girl to do stuff. Cause I tell you, that's their decision in their mind. That's one thing. It's not only female, just everybody. You can't tell them what they can or can't do. If a girl wants to be like, oh, I want to be OnlyFans, I want to do this to make money, go ahead. Nobody's stopping you. If that's what you want to do, go ahead. I'm just going. Yeah.
I just want to go to a certain level with you. That's all it is. Like, you can do all that shit. I'm not gonna knock you. But I just know at the end of the day, I can't go to a certain level with you because I already know the value that, like, you feel me? I'm not going out here wilding. I want to keep this shit balanced. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I can't fuck with you. Doing things. Oh, do your thing. But just know, like, there's nothing beyond this. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a homie, I can be your friend, but I ain't gonna be that guy because I already know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what type of person you
are?
Like,
I could be a suck ass nigga. Yeah, I could be a suck ass nigga. Yeah, I'm gonna get all your bread. Yeah, get that money, all that shit. But it's just like some shit that I don't fuck with. Who I am as an individual. Like, damn, like, women I can say, yeah, I'm not for it, and the next minute I'm like cheering it on. So I'm like being two-faced,
Yeah, definitely. Just like it is. Just like what Lou said, I can't tell that person what to do, what cannot do.
I'm just saying, because if you tell a girl no, they gonna make that's gonna probably make them want to do it more. Because you can't.
It's gonna make you look like a fool. Make you look like a fool, and then idiot. If you do that. Because to me, I just like, hey, but I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna be, man, because now it just made me know. It just made me know who you are and who you are as a female, as a African American female, or as a female, who you are and what you're doing. And Yeah, but you can't force a girl to what to do, what not to do, because sometimes they ain't gonna listen to you.
Even if you tell them the right thing, they
If
still
you
ain't gonna.
tell them the right thing, they ain't gonna listen to you. That's the problem. That's the problem with these females. They ain't gonna listen to nobody. They gonna do what they want to do. That's why the only thing you do, you just gotta let it go. You just gotta let it go. Just hope the best for them. Hope the best for them in the future. You know, to seeing, to seeing my cousin, seeing my cousin, female cousin. She's a female cousin. My cousin, she's a female. She was doing great. She was doing great. She's going there playing basketball, senior year. And then next thing you know, when we got older, next thing you know, she started becoming a stripper. Started becoming a stripper, have a child young, dropped out of school. She dropped out of school, have a child young, and now she has pimp. And now the only thing I can do is nothing. I can't do nothing. I just gotta hope a best future for her and my hope the best future for her and her child.
She probably got involved with somebody she didn't need to get involved with.
And that's one thing you might not even know. You might find out on social media. You might find out you might find out about somebody family member's gonna tell you, like, hey man, you heard such and such this, or you heard such and such that. And then once you see it in real life, you ain't gonna believe, like, nah, get out of here. Until you see the proof. Like, boom. And that's when you just like, wow. Like, wow, I can't believe that's her. So, well, hey, man.
This how it be like. This how it be like when you on the right path. Like one wrong move can lead you down to like a dark road and stuff. So you just gotta pray for them and stuff. Cause a lot of these people don't want to listen these days and stuff until it's like too late and shit. So you just gotta basically pray for them and hope they learn from their mistakes and stuff. But you can't teach everybody. You just gotta let them do their own thing and shit.
Yeah. But for your question, Lou, I can't tell a girl what to do, what not to do.
Hey,
everybody got their own mind. They make their own
decisions. When men and women hit that teenage year, they start rebel, man. It's up to them to what kind of road they want to go down, a good road or a hard road.
I mean, definitely for me, because when I was a teenager, because when I was freshman now, because now for us, when we got older, once being 15, 16, 17, now we focusing on more girls. We start focusing on more girls, start focusing on life, like what we'll do, focus on college, as a high school thing. But I think we saying that what they're gonna do for good bad term is once their senior year, once they become seniors, because that happened to me when I became a senior. That's when all the fun stuff stopped to me. Now it made me be more serious. Like, okay, what's next for me after this high school thing? So like, and that's what it think. Then that's what it is. Like the next, like what's next? Okay, I'm gonna go state school. I'm gonna graduate. What's next? Or I'm gonna go to college and get a degree. What's next? Or I'm trying to find a business thing. It's always the what's next.
That's what they don't understand. Once you graduate from high school, you hit the real world. I mean, you gotta take time seriously.
You gotta get out here and get a job, pay these bills and shit.
Get a job. Like, I gotta go get a job. That's that. It's always was the what's next. It's always hitting me. It's like the what's next. The what's next. That's when you in the real world. You're adult. Like you're adult now. You're in the real world. Now it's time for you to grow up, become as a man, and for a girl to become as a woman.
Absolutely.
I'm like, if I ever have a daughter, I just hope
you can't be a kid forever. You gotta grow up.
I just hope I have a daughter. If she ends up with somebody who's gonna be good to her for the rest of her life. because I don't want my daughter to end up with a person who ain't gonna be good to her.
I mean, it's like to me, it's like you always know if you want to keep daughter, you always gotta have parents with you, definitely. Because my dad, he hadn't been around that much because he was in jail. My mom was a figure to me. Just, she taught me, she taught me everything. But really, I learned through my uncles, stuff. But they was in jail. Some of them was in jail. Some of them was murderers. But I have some uncles that was nice and clean. They taught me how to become a man. They taught me how to become from a boy to a man, and that's what the problem with society today is, that they never had that male or female figure in their lives, figure in their lives. Because some of them you see who doesn't have them, you see them become in a very dark and very bad place. That's why you see them in the streets. That's why you see them in jail. That's why you see them. That's why you see them being killed for doing
What the
the
hell?
wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, guidance and all that type of stuff, man, is very important when you're growing up. And it's messed up, like how one bad decision, one bad break, one instant can ruin your life. Or one break or one lucky situation can alter your life for the better, for what it could have been. You know what I'm saying? You know, deciding to stay your ass in the house one night instead of going out with a group of friends that you know can lead you down a dark path, but you kind of want to be the cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to be accepted or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. It's just like, a lot of times, man, just one bad decision, one bad, instance can just ruin your life. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people that had that happen to them.
Yeah.
Definitely said one life change, because everything on the second can change your life. Because definitely, we all had that before. When something like trying to go out with friends, and there's something in your inner thoughts or somebody's mind, or God might tell you, should stay home, stay there, and then you be walking in there, and then next you heard some of your friends got killed or shot. And then that makes you think like, wow, like I could have, like, I was supposed to be there. That's and it always give you a wake up call and a vision. And it's time to turn your life around and find things that you can escape, like you can escape and get away from the environment that's very negative and bad. For your sake.
Absolutely.
Like Tupac said, don't trust no one.
What's up, Eric?
What's up, man? My damn cousin called me and it kicked me off and shit. I had to give him some stuff.
So are they going play the game tonight? Or are they going to cancel them? Because they was up there talking about canceling games no matter what.
They probably cancel it if it's basketball or cancel all sports, Okay. Cause I'm still trying to wait on the sentencing, and they telling how long they're gonna take with it, like I was saying earlier and stuff. So I'm still waiting on that. It's not really a true victory, Because you still got a lot of motherfuckers out here doing the same shit to black people, but they trying to use this anti-Asian shit as a distraction instead of just like putting all their focus on these George Floyd case and stuff. But they can do that, but they signing all these bills for everybody else, but we can't get true justice like from the brother that died. And y'all see this dude on camera having his knee on his neck. So like I was saying earlier, it's gonna take 15 fucking days to convict nobody. Like it's crazy. But they having all these distractions and stuff, but not really putting all their focus on what's truly like unfair injustice instead of talking about some fucking anti-Asian shit.
I got a feeling that they might play the games now that he's been found guilty. I got a feeling they were gonna count. Be wrong though. What's up, underrated darkness?
What's good? What's good with the brothers, man? How y'all feel?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
So they got it with 3 counts, huh?
Yeah, but you know, it's the sentencing that really matters. You know, I mean, it's good that they've got him on all 3 counts, but it's the sentencing that the judge gives them that's gonna you know, seal the deal.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Because that's how I was just going to make sure. As I was talking about earlier, I said, I don't care about the 3 counts. I don't care about the counts. I just want the sentence, man. I want, yeah, it's like, you know, you can get all the counts you want. Judgment give some BS sentence, man. That's
Yeah, slaps on the wrist, especially the police officers. So
yeah, and you know, that's what I'm saying. That it don't surprise me. You know what I mean? I gotta be honest with ourselves. You know, we gotta be honest with ourselves, man. I don't put no trust in this system, man. You know, it don't.
you got no reason to trust it.
I don't trust nothing, man. You know what I mean? They give 5 years, and now you know our parole, incomplete parole, man. I mean, I'm just saying, like, just be expected, family. That's all I can say. And listen what these brothers saying on the panel. And listen, even in the chat. Want to look outside. Listen from outside. And listen. Trying to tell you. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
When he does go to prison, what type of prison is he going to really go to? Is he going to go to the one where they going to protect him for the years he spent?
They going to protect him, dog. They going to protect him. They can't put. They going to put him somewhere that he be protected, man. They can't put. I mean, they can't put him in no mass. You know, they can't do that. Cause he go on a regular. He done.
What up, James?
What up? What?
Salute to everybody. Much love, baby. You know, I couldn't forget about coming over here, you know, fucking with y'all.
What you got on this, man?
Whole lot. My mind, everyone on this case too, raw, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Because, you know, I've only been playing on us, bro. But they'll have you thinking conspiracy, this, that, the other. But when you use your own mind and you come from that kind of shit where niggas been snakes and you gotta play the game just to survive, not trying to be a snake itself, man, you can see the play, dog. Like, it's too much shit going on out here to cover this. First of all, I'm gonna start right here. That was a blatant murder. So it was a slap in the face that when you ain't getting 1st degree. Any blind motherfucker could see that shit. So that was the first protection of the order. You on this man's neck for over damn near 8 minutes. Well, over 8 minutes, some change.
Close to 9 minutes.
And dog, you don't get a 1st degree murder. That's blatant, nigga. I don't know nobody in my city, dog, that haven't got a 1st degree murder charge, and it was self defense.
Yeah.
They helped their own, man. If you
And
think that dude about to do all that time, y'all fucked up in the head, man.
that's what
They
I'm
gonna
saying.
hide
That's
that
a
little
second.
dude,
That's what
man.
I'm saying. Like I was
Dog, and
saying,
I
though,
hate to
look,
say it like that,
I'm
dog, but
sorry, dog.
right is right, is wrong is wrong. Real is real, dog. You can see this shit. Why?
See,
First of all, it shouldn't take that long for you to come down with no verdict when it's intentional. Like the police officers that's with him, accessory to the fact, you go ride in the car with a nigga right now, and that nigga could take his lick, and still going to jail. You still gonna get the same charge that he got on his resume. Everybody in the car, crack, pistol, whatever it is, you gonna have that on your booking report. He gonna have it on his. And whoever in that car gonna have it on theirs. So why the fuck the other 3 officers ain't going through it when they could have prevented that shit? There's a catch to this, man. You gotta open your eyes, bro. I ain't stupid, me. As long as they ain't fucking with me, let that shit would have happened to me, man. That officer would have been rolling out there. Man, look, I'm fighting for my life, man. Ain't at the end of the day, ain't no fucking way you just about to kneel on me like that, and nobody in the community was that uproar riding, and all y'all was out there letting this shit happen. I don't know if it's staged, whatever, man. Whatever it is, it was wrong. And that nigga about to get off that shit, I guarantee you. 40 years ain't no fucking time, man. You can ask any nigga in my city, in my state, in the South regions, from Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama to Texas, nigga. 40 sound good. Over that you know you did it, you know it was intentional. Man, give me them 40. You ain't gonna do the whole 40 anyway. Why
Yeah,
take that
man.
40 with a heartbeat? I stand on that shit too. I come out that bitch smiling and everything. Man, bring me the Burger King, man. I got my own money. Bring me. You ain't gotta buy it for me. Your brother, the white dude there. I'm saying, what's the difference? Like these bitches be playing on us for years, man. Before our time, and my grandfather Ben woke me up with the shit. My dad had been brought me to the light because I had a father figure in my life and ain't let me get trapped up in what the media was doing, what the news was blasting on the TV, programming the nigga mind. Start thinking for your fucking self, man. And that's why a nigga be mad at me, man. You be something wrong with you, no, nigga. I just think for myself. I got an open mind. It is what it is.
And some guys when they were reading the verdict, and he was just sitting there, it almost seemed like they already made a deal with him, talking about, "Hey man, you got to do this time, dog."
They always have a fall guy partner, Lou. Name a big organization don't have a fall guy partner. That nigga gonna come home still like he ain't never missed a beat. You gonna see him go in there, but we ain't gonna never see him leave. We ain't gonna never see what he's doing, no updates on him. They had a whole camera showing Chapo broke out of jail. Why they can't do it with him? I want 24 hours surveillance on this nigga, man. I want to make sure he in there. I'm a security guard. Let me watch. I be called home every day. Yeah, he's still in here. I got it. Don't worry about it. Bitch ain't going nowhere. I'll get you in your
And
new check.
James, if they say come out in a couple weeks talking about he committed suicide, you know something's up.
Nah, that's a hide, man. That mean they hiding him. That's all part of the agenda. Niggas gonna write a note, stay inside and hang yourself. Nah, nigga, they put that in the movies, man. I told y'all, watch these dumbass movies that y'all be thinking is just a movie, and then 10 years later they gonna pull that shit off on your stupid ass. And they be like, man, where I seen this shit from? Man, I been caught on to that shit, nigga. I been caught on to that shit. Even when I found out about the pros, how you had to get down just to make it to the league. Man, I ain't doing all that, man. I'm gonna play the game I love. I make it, I make it. But nigga call me, they call me. I ain't about to be crying and all that, doing all that extra shit to be down. Man, fuck that shit. Cause I know millionaires ain't had to sell their soul, nigga. They doing just good. They doing whatever they want. They traveling the world whenever they want. These niggas is living above their means. That's why they gotta keep selling out for that fucking bread.
But you did burn up some You did burn up something, James, man. How come the other three cops ain't on trial right now too?
Man, that's accessory, man. Name me a nigga that got accessory that wasn't on trial with that officer. Whether they did it or not. They won't hear their story. They ain't even been on trial with them. They don't hear no story. They ain't calling them up. They ain't in jail. They ain't got no bind. Come on, man. That's dog. Open your fucking eyes, man. Bro, I'm from one of the hardest corrupted states in the fucking world, dog, when it come down to this law shit, dog. And I'm telling you, they railroading us, man. But when it come to them, Let that would have been a black person. It ain't even had to be no cop. And that's first degree murder.
Um, di- do y'all ever watch this show Bull?
You said Bull?
Yeah, it's like a CBS show called Bull.
I heard of that, yeah, Lou. I ain't watch it though. I ain't never peep it out.
They had almost.
I be seeing the preview.
Yeah, I'll be watching that because basically I got no life, so I'll be watching these CBS shows every now and then. They had a case for this young black man was accused of shooting this white detective, and they had like a lady prosecutor going, who was the DA going at this brother hard, talking about, well, we want to use the fact that he's part of Black Lives Matter, and that's the reason why he did what he did. Like, I'm like, what? No, just because you part of Black Lives Matter make you a radicalist list. And you just gotta see this episode to understand how it goes, James, man. Because some of these TV show boys be pissing me the fuck off.
Hey, know how I know you're not lying though, Lou? And everybody can attest to this who around my age, and especially you two, Ron LB. I know y'all can. Listen, look at all the old TV shows. Murder, She Wrote, Barnaby Jones, Kojak. It was always about solving murders. See, when we got onto what they was doing and we went to knowing how to beat their system, they took all that shit off TV. You notice that? They don't make episodes about that shit no more. Now it's about dumbass shit. Then they try to come back with that NSIC, whatever shit, through all these little different cities. They had one in New Orleans and shit with Ice-T on it. I'm like, man, this nigga from Los Angeles trying to play like he from the South. Man, y'all need to get the niggas to really play the role so they could get the concept. But I understand what y'all trying to do. But watch, I'm telling you, dog, they've been doing that shit. All in the TV shows. That's why they don't put them type Hill Street Blues. Every time you look around, it was a fucking cop TV show where they was showing you how they was fucking over us until we caught on to that shit. How they was stereotyping us because they wasn't saying us doing nothing, but oh, I think he got something. Look like he doing this, so they gonna pull you over.
Basically, it's funny to me when you watch those Law and Order shows. It almost seems like it's showing you a way how cops and set somebody up for murder and stuff like that. Because the storyline just be like, what the? Hold up, man, that don't seem right.
That shit deeper than we think, dog. How they say the rabbit holes run deep, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Man, listen, bro, them bitches playing. We just gotta wake up and just stay focused. Once we understand what they doing, like I said, we already know, but we be playing dumb. Don't won't believe it. Man, y'all take that shit too far. It's in your face. If they showing this shit to you in your motherfucking face, you ain't using nobody else's eyes but yours, and you still in denial, man. I can't help y'all. I ain't even trying to talk to y'all type people, dog, to be honest with you. But that's what the programming is about. You come and try to program me to believe what they saying. Man, fuck that. I'm using my own mind. I see it, but that don't mean I gotta go along with that shit. Especially when I see it's bullshit. That dude got 40 years, dog. That's the max on that charge. Tukey Williams started the motherfucking Crips because of not to be beefing with nobody, but then it turned out to that because of the people that he brought on, and one thing led to another. That man got life for that, man. And he wasn't even much doing it. He just was calling the strings, telling people, no, don't fuck with it. And I know when he was shut some of that shit down, the people still was going behind that man back, pulling off their own acts and shit. And that nigga gotta go, man. I understand he trying to make people fuck that. You know how the shit go. I hung around all kind of niggas. Or you sit in that war room and the nigga come spread your blackout, and now you talking about, man, we gonna let the nigga live and woo woo woo. Man, them they gotta pay. Nah, man, the government ain't looking at it like that. The government looking at it, if they ain't one of us, everybody gotta pay. Look at that. They ain't giving us a chance in hell to survive out here. OJ stole his own shit, nigga, and went back to jail.
I went on Wikipedia, read about the reason why he went to prison, man. It was a setup from the get go, man. He was nowhere near that hotel.
Man, I just use my mind. Cause like I say, I done did a lot of shit that I regret. You feel me? Just to cheat the system to make money, cause that's the game you have to play. Cause if not, you don't play the game. But if you playing that game, you have to be a snake. You gotta know how a snake move. You know when a nigga snake you, you gotta be able to know how to snake him back type shit. Unless this shit ain't for you. Certain things ain't for everybody, dog. But that dude taking the fall for somebody. And them 40 years explains everything, man. That's all that's all I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Them 40 years, let y'all know, man, that's a slap on the wrist. That ain't shit. We got him. We just trying to give them this time so they don't tear this bitch up. The max is 40, man. You know what the max, like even when a nigga get a manslaughter charge or second degree murder charge in the Louisiana penal system, dog, them niggas getting a quarter or better. I just won't see the time. I know it's up to 40, but what they really gonna give them? You know, in between that 0 to 40, how much time he really gonna get? Now, even if, like I said, if they give him the max, that's still not enough, man, because that was intentional. It's on camera. And then you put your hands in your pocket like you put more pressure down, like you just getting comfortable, like, fuck it, I'm here now. I can't take that back. Y'all let Zimmerman walk around, and I ain't trying to, you know, I'm just keeping it a hundo, man. Zimmerman a slap on the wrist. Come on, bro.
Not been a cop in the first place, because if he's a cop, he got so many complaints. What the hell was his plea keep doing? He should have been fired a long time ago.
No, listen, that's a family. One look bad, they all look bad. One thing that put it on my mind, I know about the Turner's affairs. You feel me? Because they had them bitches in my city. And look at that movie Sleepless with Jamie Foxx and T.I., dog. I tell you, they put that shit on. Dog, you got so much corruption going on out here. You wouldn't even believe that nigga doing it when you see him. And you'll be like, man, no way. Just the way he talked to you, just the way he present himself. But the whole while, he a part of the corruption.
Yeah, straight up, James. Man.
Both of our mayors went to jail, y'all. Reneg and Moriel. And both of them had to do 10. That's the fall guy. They gave him the max on that charge. They dropped the one that they was going to drop, and they hit him with the max on the other ones. And both of them basically got the same charge for stealing from the government type shit. Y'all been doing that. But now the shit done came out, and shit ain't getting fixed, and people are going on the uproar about it. Somebody got to take the fall for it. You know how many times they done killed a black person or a kid or anybody, talking about they feel for their life to get out of jail free card, and they get the slap on the wrist. Bam, there you go. That's what they tell them and train these cops to do. I feel for my life. Once you say that, you ain't got to say nothing else. The lawyer gonna do the rest, and the police gonna help you. It's a bad situation for us, fellas. And like I say, them 40 years, that's not enough, bro. They threw that shit in our face because they knew we was gonna fall for banana in the tailpipe, and we did anyway. Once they said second degree and third degree, I'd have tore this bitch up. How the fuck he not getting no first degree off of this? That goes to show you niggas will talk that talk, but they scared to go out there and walk that walk. When them niggas when they first tried this pandemic shit, I watched what happened in Detroit or whatever that was, Michigan, North Carolina. Them motherfuckers was in front of the fucking hall in their cars with their little Confederate flags and shit. They ain't doing, they protesting right though. But us, we going out there with signs. Malcolm X told you that, man. We can't keep going out there with no signs, turn the other cheek. Nigga, everybody that's legal, y'all know what to do. Gotta go stand up, man. 10 toes down. Let them bitches know, man. We got rights too, man. Something gotta give. Or we gonna go to war with y'all ourselves. We gonna red dawn this bitch. That's my favorite movie. All them little dudes refuse to go down without a fight, man. Come taking over what? And it's our own government doing it to us, bro. We scared to go to war with them. One thing I noticed, bro, everybody gotta die. Once I noticed that and I got that in my head, I started walking these streets with fear. Nigga, I'm going to get me. Whatever you do to me, I could do it back to you. Some things I'm going to put in the law's hands, some things I'm not. Point blank, period. That's the best way I can explain it. Straight cut and dry. Ain't no beating around the bush with it. None of that. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Yeah.
These motherfuckers been playing on us too, raw, bro, and they hurt, dog. Cause guess what? Look at that little 13-year-old dude. Another cop shot. They still out there running up and down for these white folks when they know they're supposed to shut that bitch down. But you think they is? No. They still playing basketball. Now the little dude threw the gun and put his hands up and bitch, you still shot. When this shit gonna end, dog? And it happened in the same fucking city that they got the trial in. Now tell me these bitches ain't playing with us. These niggas pissing on us in our face and y'all niggas accepting that shit, man. I don't watch it, man.
I don't think anything gonna happen until maybe white kids start getting killed by cops. Because black people, we
I know one thing. The white folks going out there, I'll be goddamn. You fucking coon. You fucking hillbilly. You killed my fucking son. Get your fucking hands off me. I ain't going no fucking where.
Sure, you're under arrest. Get him, Billy Bob. Lock him up.
Nigga, I love the way they go off on the cops and them bitches respecting white people. They don't try to handcuff them, pull a gun out. Go ahead, sir. You got it. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let a black brother do it. They got the whole National Guard out there for one nigga trying to take him down, popping him up, talking about a taser. Bitch, kill yourself.
We like goddamn, what's that game? Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Where you get the 5 stars and shit.
Say, bro, my son do that just to beef with the cops. I swear to God, they don't play the game for no mission or nothing. They just get the car and they jump on cops all day. Them in their little group. I swear to God. And they ain't nothing but 8, 9, 12 years old. I say, bro, stop that, bro. I say, do the mission right. Nah. This more funner. They got helicopters flying. They just jumping out, tearing them up. Soon they die, restart the mission, they go and jack another cop and pop him up. I'm like, boy, look at this shit. And that's another thing, the game, dog. I'm telling you, in reality, these kids without a father figure gonna think that shit cool. You feel me? And then that's gonna get them in trouble more and more with this fucking. Dog, y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't hear me, man. They do that shit on purpose because they know we fall in love with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a motherfucker really out here trying to try that shit too. Going pull. Look how the dude walked up on them 2 officers and just bust in that bitch. They say they called him. They almost know if that's the right dude because the dude was messed up and all that. When I seen the whole footage on that, man, come on, dog. Like I say, what goes around comes around. Them people ain't even deserve that because they probably was good cops. But they gotta suffer now because of the bullshit y'all doing to y'all own citizens. Where y'all think they get that shit from? China trying to depopulate their shit because of billions of people. United States ain't doing nothing with trying to do what they do.
Yeah. China been doing that for a minute.
That's what I'm saying. We late with it, so now they done caught on. Oh, that's how y'all do that? Oh shit. Bring that shit to America. Here we go. They coming out with all kind of shit to depopulate the motherfucking country. Come on, man. We supposed to be growing. There's too much land out here. Not to be growing and expanding.
Just look at that.
People gonna die anyway.
Look at that bullshit that ain't happening right now, James, with the Johnson thing. Talking about if you get the shot, you're gonna get blood clots. Now they saying for the Pfizer thing, you gotta get free shots now. What happened with getting 2 shots? Man.
Bro, listen, first of all, what is that? You almost know what that is. Then every time somebody take it, they either falling out, got a symptom to it. They ain't gonna talk about it because they already know. And then it's another thing. Why the kids don't have none? From 16, 17 on up, 18 on up can take it. But what about the kids? They still can't take it. So that alone right there let me know somebody playing around try to take some of the people older people out so the kids don't have no foundation, because you know the government got us locked in that system where we need them for the females. They got the females thinking we don't need no man, we got y'all. Just come on, get on Section A and take this little check and kick that nigga to the curb. We your man. Man, fuck that.
Yeah.
This shit is all a scam, dog.
I was talking about that's where my channel got suspended when I was talking about that, which y'all just talked about.
Cause a nigga know, man. They gonna always strike you and suspend you when the truth getting out there. Listen, I feel nothing, dog. Once, like I say, once I know you gotta die anyway, it ain't like you can live forever. I'm walking this bitch 10 toes down. I ain't never looking back. But you gonna have to sneak me for me to look back. I ain't got time to be going backwards. I'm going straight ahead. I ain't taking no side streets or nothing, nigga. That's why I got me a challenger so I can get there quick. I'm going straight ahead. Speed limit or not. Pay that little shit, get on out my way. Get my ticket and get the fuck. I don't give a fuck what my shit smell like. These niggas be out here tripping, man. You got more cops, nigga, out here smoking dope than a little bit. Niggas don't know that. And you be harassing us for a little nigga won't smoke a joint here and there. Bitch, y'all out here smoking crack and snorting dope, nigga. Giving it back to these people, having them working for y'all. That's more illegal than what we doing.
You know what, James, man? Thank you. I forgot that was going. I just now remember Red Man and Meth Man supposed to be doing the verses tonight, man.
Now, we had a cop in our city, dog. This nigga was tearing their ass up. And this nigga be right there and watching niggas knock niggas off. And then he'll pull up like he ain't never, man, first one on the scene. Yeah, what's going on? Just to clean up the cases of the bullshit. We watching this nigga. We young, dog. We watching this nigga. You can look him up right now. Boy got indicted in 94, man. Len Davis. And the people been rocking like that. Every fucking state and city got him. Why you think Frank Lucas only snitched on all polices? Look how many polices he ratted on, though. So you tell me that's the whole department. He went got niggas from New Jersey, nigga. He ratted on niggas in Jersey borough. That's how crooked and deep that shit run, dog. But y'all niggas sit here and talking about, nah, man. You know what you talking about. You always on that conspiracy.
Hell, they got a TV show showing that shit right now.
I asked the nigga the other day, I said, where you think Snowfall come from? Who you think that's really about? Them niggas couldn't say shit. Half of them niggas I ain't much know. Them niggas thinking it's just something they just thought about. Nigga ain't about to think about nothing. When they do it, it's something they're trying to experiment to see how the viewers gonna catch on to it through these movies. Then they gonna hit your ass with it.
Like LBZ turned me on to that show, man. I started watching now. I'm like, man, I heard about this shit.
Man, that's the Rick Ross, man. That's the real Rick Ross story. Why you think the fake Rick Ross called himself Rose? He can't use that man name like that, man. I'd have been told that nigga he gotta pay draft. 50 Cent would be paying draft if the real 50 Cent wasn't dead. The nigga from New York. But you know how it go. Nigga take a nigga name, put it on somebody else, and they make it seem like they was living their life like the real street nigga. No, you wasn't. Rick Ross was really in this bitch. You was a correctional officer, nigga. You wasn't doing nothing that man was doing, so kill yourself. How the fuck you come up with that name anyway? You should have had a name like Barnum Jones or Kojak.
You know what killed me is you can tell like the game, like people like weren't real anymore, man. Like it's a bunch of fake motherfuckers because had that have been like 5-6 years earlier when it came out that Rick Ross was a security guard, that'd have ruined his career.
Hell yeah, that's why
They
they
ain't give
waited
a
till he
fuck.
got in the game.
Right.
And he was a pawn. Listen, once you sign and sell your soul for that shit, is over with. We already know who doing it because you could tell they look at Kuzma. Look how he walking around. Who the fuck walk around like looking like the demolition man? Nigga, you was a fucking grown ass man. Like I just don't understand what these dudes see and thinking this money I can take with me. And then you getting the money and you going to the Lambo shop, you going to the Bentley shop, you making it rain, buying $300,000 worth of honey buns when you could have bought a fucking apartment complex. So that's how that let me know right there. Them dudes, they telling y'all what to spend that money on. You can't just go spend the money how you want. They telling you what charity to get this money to. I'm giving you this money, even though y'all running up and down this bitch. I'm gonna give y'all access to little things. I ain't gonna give y'all access to the business world, the land, how to do that, how to buy that, how to expand within your community. That's why every time you see a nigga sign a major 360 deal, whether it's not or not, they sign it with your guy at one of these record labels. The first thing they go do is buy cars and jewelry. They ain't gonna buy no land, no house, or nothing, because they can't.
And
Name
you
that
know,
nigga took their
James,
first check
and
that
you
went
know,
bought some
James,
land in the house. I'm talking about for themselves, far as their mama. I don't know none of them dudes do that shit.
Not anymore.
you
That's what
got
I'm
to
talking about, this
let
new
them have
generation.
spending their money the right way, James.
I get tired of turning on YouTube, Instagram, and I almost have Instagram and Facebook. But when you turn on YouTube, nigga talking about what they at the jewelry store. Look it out. They at TV giant. Hold up. First of all, I don't knock that shit. Don't you already got that shit? Like people, like I say, when you trying to keep up with the Joneses, you don't know. I was one of those niggas though. I really used to be, but I don't do that shit no more, man. And then once I started having kids, it wasn't about me, dog. I swear to God. That's why you always hear me I'm at work, because I refuse to have my kids relying on them motherfuckers, knowing how they playing on us. You know what I mean? Whatever it takes, man. I gotta do it myself and make sure them six is good. I ain't worrying about the mom. I ain't worrying about me. It's about them six fucking kids, them three girls and them three boys. Anything else is uncivilized right now, because them kids ain't nice to come here.
Right.
We need to get control of our youth ourselves and stop letting them listen to that YouTube, that social media, the government, the shit that they putting on that shit. Grab your kids, go to the park, play with them, bring them places, aquarium, teach them about life. That shit ease their pain, man. I done seen smiles on my kids' face, but when they sit inside, they're getting on your nerves. You won't beat them to death. Go sit down. You running up and down. That's just, hey, why stress yourself out when you could do stuff? There's too much shit to do out here to always want to be facing the phone all day, stressed out about what the world got going on, how they trying to play us. Because at the end of the day, we still got to find our own way. We know right from wrong. A lot of people do. So I got to take that shit on the chin. I enjoy the content, the people that make me laugh, the people that don't. But I be trying to get on that real shit the second half of my life. You know what I mean? Because life's too fucking short. A comedian told me once you pass 40, and that's why I love comedians, because they the only ones can be honest and tell a joke by saying it. But they be dead honest serious. That's why you don't hear a lot of comedians want to do that shit, because they started fucking with the comedians. You see that shit? Now they started talking to comedians for telling jokes by telling the truth, making people laugh. But y'all blasted it on the news, but when we tell it and make it out a joke and show the real true color of y'all, the way we tell it, now y'all want blackball a man. Y'all don't want to put him on TV no more. But long as y'all spread it the way y'all want to spread it to make yourself don't look bad and still look in the highlight somewhat. But y'all be trying to, man, I read through that shit too, raw, y'all. I do.
Yeah. No, you're right, man. You're right.
Yeah, they're trying to blackball Dave Chappelle right now.
Man, they been got him. They ain't the same Dave Chappelle. I ain't even much on here to talk about that though. Dave Chappelle used to look like a rock kid. Nigga, you know how much time it take you to grow? to get that kind of mass weight on you. For real, my nigga. Don't no bullshit. You ain't working out like that when you love to smoke weed. I guarantee you're not. Only thing you working out is lifting up, putting shit in your mouth. That nigga looked at like he was hitting up weights. He was on a program. He was putting nutrients in his body. Man, look at that Dave Chappelle off half-baked compared to that new one. But it's not no same Dave Chappelle. And his cousin came on YouTube and blasted them bitches behind that. She said Dave came back telling all these corny jokes that, it was making me laugh like he used to. And then where my cousin get all that weight from? He all light-skinned. He was Dave Chappelle way darker than that. Man, she was, and look, you can't find that nowhere no more. Boy, when the truth hit, they blocking that shit. Like Two Ross said. Right? If they block your channel for telling the truth, that should let you know something right there.
Oh yeah.
And you still come out here and deny too, Ross. Go ahead.
No, it's that they have an agenda and they really pushing this vaccine for a purpose. They don't want any type of, they don't want any fucking form. They don't want anybody that's saying anything contrary to it, no matter how small your channel is. They really serious about this vaccine shit. You know what I'm saying?
I heard somebody else say that. I said the name and they strike me every time. Don't put that name in your videos, bro. I'm like, huh? So why is this a platform for people to speak out and have a voice, but you always want to try to shut a nigga up when they say y'all doing the same shit. Y'all doing the same shit y'all did to my ancestors. They tell the truth, y'all shutting them up. Man, fuck that shit. I'm ready to go to war now. Fuck all that. I ain't lying. Cause I ain't gonna be walking it and no fear around this motherfucker.
Yeah, man. It's YouTube is no longer like what it was, man. It was beautiful up until about 4 or 5 years ago. Cause then it's been deteriorating since. It used to be a forum where regular people can go on and speak their mind, and you get the real shit. Then all of a sudden, these motherfuckers come on YouTube, the corporate motherfuckers, they come over here and don't want to compete, and they rig shit so that their shit show up, and then steal your fucking ideas because they ain't gonna create a bone in their fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And then they just try to suppress everybody else and try to tell everybody else what the fuck to say. Now it got to the point where if you making a video talking about a public figure, they can strike you for bullying. A fucking public official. A public figure.
Yeah, I don't know y'all remember this guy used to be on YouTube. His name is Robert Perkins.
The name don't strike a bell, but ring a bell.
He used to be on YouTube speaking the truth about everything. Next thing you know, his account got suspended. Ever since that happened, he has not been back on YouTube.
What was his name again?
Robert Perkins.
That was his channel name?
It's been a long time. It's been so long, man. It was way before I met you guys.
Okay.
Cause he used to speak the truth about everything about Tommy. He used about Tommy Sotomayor, about everything in the government, all that. Then next thing you know, his account I think got suspended, and I think if he even tried to make another YouTube, I think he just got banned from YouTube for speaking the truth so many times.
I noticed how they neutralized Harvey Superboy too. Because he used to have one of the biggest, I'm talking about like 10, 9, 8 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. He had one of the biggest pro-black channels on YouTube. They done took him down so many fucking times, man, to the point where like his core audience like kind of lost track of him. Like, because he had been gone for a minute. I think he back. I think he been back for a little while, but his channels get taken down so much, man, it like hurts them because you forget about him. I hate to say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like you forget that he even was making videos, but they do that. That's what they do. But I'm not gonna let them do that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I gotta end this though, man. I gotta end this. I got something to do. I think LB not coming back, so I want to thank everybody that was on the live stream today.
Salute,
Talking about. Hey, thanks for coming on here, James.
Anytime, man. Y'all know y'all my brothers. Y'all the one got me started. I'll never forget where I come from. Much love to everybody.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. Showing love. Thanks to Lou the Rider. Thanks to all the brothers that came on the panel. And let me say this too. Thanks to LB for allowing me to share his platform during my suspension. I think my suspension ends tomorrow, so I'll be back on my channel tomorrow, Too Raw for TV. If you're not subscribed to Too Raw for TV, please subscribe to Too Raw for TV. And thanks everybody, man. Peace out. All right. Have a good day.